Hello and welcome to this screencast that will show you how to set up your template for your internal controls and accounting systems project on Microsoft Word. Now I'm going to be doing this on a Mac computer, so an Apple operating system. You may well be doing this on Windows, so you might have to figure out where to find things on your own version of Word. Okay, so the first thing that you should do is type up your headings. Okay, so I've noted title page just here, and then you need your headings from your terms of reference down to appendices. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the title page. So we can then select styles here, and I have the option here for title. Okay, so once you know what the title of your report is, you can add that onto your main front cover using this style. There's some other information that needs to be on your title page, and I'll tell you exactly what that is in a moment. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our headings so that we can have an automatic table of contents. So if you highlight appendices up to terms of reference and then go back to styles, and I need you to select heading 1. Okay, we can see that the font style and colour has changed there. Okay. The next thing to do is to set up page breaks. Now each section of your report must start on a new page. So to do that, I'm going to select just before terms of reference, insert, break, and then page break. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time because I need a space for where my contents page will be. Okay, so you should have your title page, a blank page for your contents, and then terms of reference and so on. So I'm now going to continue adding these page breaks. Okay. So now you can see that each section of my report starts on a new page. Okay. So now what we do is we go back up to our contents page and we just select there so that the cursor is flashing. You then need to find insert table of contents. Okay, so on my version of Word it comes under document elements. Okay, I believe that some version it comes under references. So you can see here I've got table of contents, and if I select this arrow here, it gives me some options about the style of table of contents that I would like. So I'm just going to choose the first one here, and we can see that all of my sections that I've marked as headings are showing, and the page numbers have automatically been entered for me as well. Okay. Now there is something else that you may like to do, and that will be subheadings within your report. So I'll show you how to do that now. So let's have a look at our appendices, for example. Now we may have Appendix 1, Appendix 2, and Appendix 3. And if we highlight these subheadings, go back to Home, and then select Heading 2 from Styles, we can see that the font colour changes as well. Now when we go back up to our table of contents, okay, now at the moment we can see it's exactly the same, but if we click on our table of contents, select this arrow here and press Update Table. Now we'll be asked if we want to update the page numbers or the entire table. So If you've just typed into your report and made your sections longer, you'll select just page numbers. If you've maybe changed the headings or added some new headings, then you will want to update the entire table. So I'm going to choose to do that. If I press OK, and we can see that my appendices are all showing now at the end. So every time you do some work on your report and the page numbers change, you just need to remember to update this table of contents before you save your work. With this report, we're looking for size 12 font and 1.5 line spacing. Okay, so to change line spacing, it's this icon here. If you click on that, it gives you some options about line spacing sizes, and it's 1.5 that we're after. It's also much more professional if you present your report using Write Justified or Justified Text. So it'd be this button here. So all fonts should be size 12, text should be justified, and then 1.5 line spacing. The final thing I'd like to tell you today is what needs to be included on your title page. Okay, so here we're looking for report title, and you may include this within the report title, but we're looking for the company name. So which company is this report on, or the organisation name. We're then after your name, the author, your AAT number, and we're after a declaration. So if you take a look at the sample BPP project in your textbook, you'll be able to see an example of the declaration there, but it basically says that it is your own unaided work. And accompanying that declaration, we need a space for your signature. So it could be, probably be, an electronic signature, and that's absolutely fine. And we'll also need the date. The final thing to be included on the title page is your word count. Okay. Now your word count starts at terms of reference and goes right down to your cost-benefit analysis. It excludes appendices. If you need to figure out what your word count is, you can highlight your text from terms of reference to appendices, and at the bottom here you'll see it says words. Double click that and you will be shown your word count. So here I've got just 15 words in the section that I've highlighted. So that's the basics about setting up your report structure on Word. If you've got any further questions, then please just come and see me. Thank you.